Hello,
Hello.
nice to
Hi.
meet you.
Nanli,
Yeah.
is that how did I pronounce it right?
To be honest, it's Nhang, Nhang
Yang,
Lê,
Yang
Lê.
Lei, Lei.
All right.
Okay, Yang Lei. Good, thank you. You're a good teacher.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I've been struggling with people's names, and if people would just tell me how to pronounce it, I'm happy to try.
Yeah. So, can you speak a little Vietnamese?
Uh, no, not really. Uh, let me see. I'm trying to remember how to say hello.
Xin chào.
Xin chào.
Xin chào. Right.
Okay.
How about
That's
say
right. Okay.
goodbye? Also say goodbye.
I don't know that.
Tạm biệt.
Okay.
Tạm biệt. Okay.
I'm not
In
hearing
case
you
you
very
want
well.
to, not well. Okay, let me check.
It's not your microphone, it's the internet connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you had breakfast yet?
This is my breakfast.
So a cup of coffee? That's
Yeah,
enough?
just black coffee. Yeah.
I can't stand coffee. Even it smell.
Oh, really?
It's
Okay.
I mean that I get dizzy when I smell it.
Oh,
And
okay.
otherwise, this is why I just like to the other drink to enjoy like some kind of juice.
Like tea is okay? Is tea okay?
Tea is okay, but like orange juice or lemonade, tea is okay. I
Oh,
still
okay.
like. I can stand it. It's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It's good. But like it
Because
don't have
Vietnam,
anything in my stomach. I tea.
there's a lot of coffee growers in Vietnam, I've learned. Uh-oh, now Nang Li, your image is frozen. Your internet connection is frozen. Oh, now you're back. Okay. Yeah, your internet connection was frozen, but now it looks okay. Hello, Nitron. Hello, Tron Lei. Oh, I'll do it afterward. Yeah. Hello, everyone. welcome to class. Thank you for turning your cameras on. That's wonderful.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Miss Yang.
Hi. Who's over there? Hello, everyone.
Who is admin?
I don't know. So, hello, who's acting? Can you show your camera, please?
Yeah, you are the admin. You are the assistant for the online class today.
Ah, so maybe
Yeah, but whoever's talking, your name just shows up as admin. We don't know who you are.
How can I train the...
Okay. Today we're going to be talking about weather. And how is the weather in Hue today? Students, how is the weather in Hue today? Students, can you tell me about the weather in Hue?
Hello, can you guys hear me though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you again. I'm back.
Good. How is the weather in Hue today?
It's actually quite hot today.
Ah, what's
I'm just
the
back
temperature?
from oh, it's about so in the afternoon it was about 60 Celsius.
60?
Yeah, I heard on the internet they said that, but now it's only about 40. Yeah, 35 to 40. I'm sweating right now.
Oh, okay. It was 60 degrees. That's amazing. Okay. So it's very hot. Well, here in Atlanta, it's hot also, but we have had 3 days of rain. So it's not very hot. It's actually a little bit, well, the word I would use for the weather we have in Atlanta right now is muggy.
Okay.
Do you know? I'll put it in chat. Does anybody know that word muggy? What that means with weather? It means
it's like it's unpleasantly warm and the air contains a lot of water, right?
Yes. So there's a lot of moisture in the air. The humidity is high. So humidity, I'll put it in chat. Humidity is the amount of water in the air.
In the air.
Yeah, so the humidity is high and the temperature is just warm. It's not hot. In Fahrenheit, the temperature is 73 degrees. So it's not really hot. It's just a little bit warm and muggy. Muggy is not pleasant. It's kind of
Actually, in Vietnam, if it is 76 Fahrenheit, it's quite cool. More like,
yeah.
It's not very hot. It's actually more about code.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about that today. And we're going to begin the lesson with a Kahoot. And the Kahoot that I'm going to play with you is to help teach you some words in English. So it's going to be very difficult. And if you want to learn some new words today, I encourage you to get ready to take some notes, because you will need to take some notes today. We're going to play a Kahoot at the beginning of class, let you learn some new words, and then we're going to talk about weather for a while, and then at the end of class, we're going to play the same Kahoot and see if you learned something during class and during the Kahoot.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. Well, we're about to start class, but I have to show you this. This is a release form. Why did it not? Oh, there you go. Okay, this just says that we are recording the lesson today, and you will be in the recording, and I will put the recording up on YouTube. It should be there for you tomorrow. It takes a few hours for me to upload the video to YouTube. So the recording will be there for you tomorrow. Have you been watching any of the recordings on my YouTube channel? Anybody?
Not yet.
Not yet?
You haven't
Okay.
you haven't give us the YouTube link yet.
Oh, you don't have the address?
Yeah, I mean like from all the class that I have been joined, you have never been mentioned about the videos.
Oh, well, let me give it to you now.
Thank you.
Let me stop sharing. Okay. I'll just send you the URL. Okay, everybody, here's my YouTube channel. So everyone, I'm Jack. You can just call me Jack. And today we're going to talk about weather. And we're going to begin with a Kahoot about weather. But this Kahoot is going to be very difficult. And I expect that you will not know a lot of the words. And so I encourage you to take notes during the Kahoot today. Why does it say unsaved changes? There you go. Excuse me just a minute. I've got to go do something here. Okay. Okay, so let's start with a Kahoot. And you should, you're going to be getting some new vocabulary today. Some of the vocabulary you'll already know, but I want to use this Kahoot not to test you, but to teach you today, okay? So we're going to play this Kahoot at the beginning of class and then at the end of class. So get ready to learn during this Kahoot. Okay, you guys, here we go. Go go to www.kahoot.it, enter the game pin 2963438, and then enter your name. Go to www.kahoot.it. Oh, don't enter the number for your name. You want to go back and change that. You want your name to be on the screen, not the game pin. So whoever entered the number, you need to go back and change that to your name. Whoever this is, you need to go back and put your name in. We're gonna wait for you, so go ahead. Okay. So we have a lot of people in class today. I hope everybody joins in the Kahoot. Somebody named Jack? Okay. Everybody, thank you for turning your cameras on. It's really nice to be able to see you, so thank you for doing that. Thank you for turning your cameras on, you guys. Thank you. Okay, everybody, come on and join in. After the game starts, the game pin will be in the bottom right corner, so you can still join even after the game begins. Okay, you guys, come on, join in. Does anybody need help? Oh, try not to use the whiteboard. Come on, everybody, join in. Go to kahoot.it, enter the game pin 2963438, and then enter your name. Oh, please don't use the whiteboard. Please do not use the whiteboard. I've got to go clear the whiteboard now. Please don't use the whiteboard, okay? Please don't use the whiteboard. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get started. You can still join. The game pin will be in the bottom right corner of your screen when we begin. So we have 30 players right now. That's good, but not everybody's joining, so you can still join. Okay, 32, 31. I'll wait just another few seconds. I know that sometimes your internet connections are not all that great, so. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start. Here we go. Climate and weather. What is this? It's a rainbow. Oh, okay. It's not a prison. I put that in there because it sounds a little bit like prism with an M, but prison is where you go when you break the law and the police come and get you and put you in prison. So it's not that. It's not a color code and it's not a sunbow. It's called a rainbow. And you see a rainbow after it rains when the sun is shining. Okay, rainbow. So take notes, you guys. Learn from this game, please. All right. Here we go. You see, and you hear, You'll have 30 seconds for these questions today. Okay, you see lightning and you hear thunder. So you see lightning, but what you hear is thunder. And to say the word thunder, you have to put your tongue between your teeth. So thunder, thunder, lightning and thunder. Or you can say thunder and lightning. But you see lightning and you hear thunder. Okay. Wind and heavy rainfall. Okay, in English, this word is monsoon. And in Hue, you are very familiar with monsoon in the wintertime, I think. Okay, monsoon, M-O-N-S-O-O-N, monsoon. Okay, so you're going to learn how some vocabulary and spelling today. So you probably want to take some notes. Water boils at Okay, so we're going to learn a little bit about Fahrenheit today. And 18 of you got that one right. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Celsius is much more logical to me than Fahrenheit, but Fahrenheit is what we use in the United States. So I'm going to introduce Fahrenheit to you today. So water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, 100 is a lot easier to remember. So I think Celsius is probably the better system. But in the United States, we always report the temperature in Fahrenheit. Okay. There we go. Water freezes at, and there's more than one correct answer here. More than one correct answer. Good. Okay. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius, and water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So you might want to remember those things. You might want to take some notes. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius and at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, here we go. 86 degrees Fahrenheit equals what in Celsius? 86 is a little hot. What would that be in Celsius? Okay, 8 people got that one. It would be 30 degrees in Celsius. So a little bit hot, not too hot, but still hot. So 86 degrees here in Atlanta would be the same as 30 degrees in Vietnam in Celsius. All right, here we go. We're doing good. Normal body temperature is 37 Celsius and what in Fahrenheit? Yeah, so the American system is not easy. It's 98.6. 98.6. There was a popular song called 98.6, and a man is singing that, oh, I'm sorry. There's a popular song where a man is singing that he wants his temperature to get back to 98.6 because his girlfriend is giving him a fever. Okay, so 98.6. Make a note, remember in Fahrenheit to be healthy. So if you come to study in the United States, you're going to be getting used to Fahrenheit. So 98.6 body temperature is normal. Here we go. Which are forms of precipitation? Precipitation. 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 That's 5 syllables. Precipitation. Precipitation. Okay, is that a new word for you? Precipitation? Precipitation means when water comes out of the sky, out of a cloud. It's either like rain or ice or snow. When water comes from the clouds, it's called precipitation. And the accent is on, it's 5 syllables, precipitation. So it's a 5-4 word. The emphasis is on the 4th syllable, precipitation. Okay, so rain is a form of precipitation, and snow is a form of precipitation. All right. Good. Another word for arid. Another word for arid. Another word for arid is dry. So this desert is an arid environment. Arid meaning dry. Okay, so an arid environment is a dry environment. All right. Here we go. A hurricane forms over we're using English like we use in the United States and also in England and Australia and India. A hurricane forms over water, like the ocean or the Gulf. Okay, so a hurricane forms over water, like the ocean. Okay. Are you learning something about weather in English now?
Yeah.
Good. All right. This is a teaching Kahoot, not a test, but teaching Kahoot. If it is near China, Japan, or Vietnam, it's called a typhoon. A typhoon. This is English that we use in your part of the world. In the Pacific Ocean, we talk about typhoons near you. So it looks like some of you already know that word. 16 of you got that one right. Okay, so you might want to look at how to spell it. Typhoon. And you know, English is crazy. So you pronounce PH like F. Typhoon. 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 2 syllables, accent on the 2nd syllable. Typhoon. Here we go. Okay, Lan Fuang is the highest climber. Good. A tornado forms over a tornado forms over land. So in Atlanta, where I am, in the southeast United States, we have, this is tornado season. So it's a problem for us in Atlanta because a tornado is very dangerous and can kill people. So I have to worry about that. All right. So do you have tornadoes or typhoons in Hue?
No.
No,
We
I
have
haven't.
typhoons, but no tornado.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, typhoon can be very dangerous too, right? Okay. Here we go. Just a little bit of rain is a, what do you call it? A sprinkle, a deluge, a severe thunderstorm, or a downpour. Just a little bit of rain. A sprinkle, sprinkle. Don't pronounce the E. A sprinkle is just a little bit of rain. If somebody asks you, is it raining? You would say, oh, it's just sprinkling. We're having just a little sprinkle. Okay, just a little bit of rain. All right. A long time with no rain. It's called a drought. I know English is crazy, but it's spelled D-R-O-U-G-H-T, but it's pronounced drought. So you start with drought. Drought. It's a good thing you're all very smart because English is difficult. Okay. Here we go. Too much rain is a I thought a lot of people would get that one. Okay, a flood. It's pronounced it's not pronounced like it looks. It's pronounced flood. So flood. So I know English is difficult to pronounce, but this is flood. 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 Okay, here we go. These are
hoping someone's gonna answer is cotton candy.
I hope so. It's fun making these cahoots. Okay. Ah,
Actually, there's one
These-
person's answering cotton candy.
yeah, one person did. I bet it was you. Okay, good. All right. So these are clouds. Clouds. So a lot of people here, probably you too, like to look at clouds and tell, what do you see? You know, do you see an animal? Do you see a lion? Do you see, a bear? Do you see something else?
It kind of remind me to a scene in the movie Up.
Oh, yeah, I've forgotten about that movie. Okay. That's where the house floats away? Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Um, okay, here we go. 16 players have reached answer streak 3. That's good. There can be more than one right answer here. You can have more than one right answer. Yeah, you can call these rain clouds. You can call them storm clouds. Both are correct. Rain clouds or storm clouds. Both are correct here. Okay. Neen is back with an answer streak of 3. Good. What are these called? Spruce, springs, sprouts, spikes. These are sprouts. Sprouts. Yeah, sometimes we eat sprouts in a salad or soup, like mung bean sprouts, for example, but they're called sprouts. Sprouts. There can be more than one right answer here. There can be more than one right answer. Yes, it is sunlight, and it is also electromagnetic radiation. Okay, because sunlight comes in the form of waves.
Waves.
and it's called electromagnetic radiation. Okay. Sunlight is a form of electromagnetic radiation. Here we go. So have some fun with your friends and, you know, ask them, are you enjoying the electromagnetic radiation today? Okay. Here we go. Not on. It's doing good. What are these? Icicles. Icicles. It's like saying ice and sickles, but there's a S in the middle. So everybody just says icicles, icicles, icicles. Okay. Do you get icicles in Hue sometimes?
Well, I think most family, like, you have a fridge that they should usually grow icicles, and most mom would tell you to clean off that.
Oh, okay. But does it freeze in Hue in the wintertime? Does it get cold?
No, that's no, even if you're on a mountain, a very high mountain, there's no snow in Hue.
Okay. I'm glad to know that. I'm learning. Okay, so 17 people got that right.
The only place in Vietnam that have snow is Sapa. That's the only place.
Okay, way up north. Okay. All right, Not on has a streak with 8 in a row. The trees are covered with the trees are covered with snow. Snow. All right. We do get snow in Atlanta. It freezes here sometimes in the wintertime. Okay, we got good competition going here. This is great. The faster you answer, the more points you get, you know. Okay. This is a what? A sandstorm. Yeah, it's a sandstorm. You have sandstorms in arid environments. And we had, in the United States, we had very bad sandstorms in the middle of the 20th century. So people couldn't even, they were farmers, but they had to move away because there was so much sand that they couldn't farm anymore. They had to move to California, for example. Okay, here we go. We're doing good. There can be more than one right answer here. Yeah, there are two correct answers here. A lush green forest or a verdant wooded environment. Both are correct. So lush means lots of vegetation, lots of leaves, lots of plants. Lush, green forest. Verdant means green. Okay, so when you hear the word verdant in English, think of green. And wooded means there are trees. Wooded. Okay, so verdant wooded environment or lush green forest. Both are correct. Quang Dui is back with an answer streak of 3. Very good. Okay, here's a good question for you. Yeah, I did my homework. I had to look it up. So Hue is in what is called a tropical monsoon environment. All right. Tropical monsoon environment. So that's how we describe your climate in English. Tropical monsoon climate. Okay. Are these words new for you or did you already know those? 24 people got it right. Okay, here we go. Ho Chi Minh City a tropical savanna. Tropical savanna. We'll look at this later. I have a map to show you where I was looking this up. So Ho Chi Minh City is far to the south and it's in what's called a tropical savanna climate. Okay. We're talking about your climate in English. Okay. Hanoi.
It is temperate.
11 people got that right. Hanoi is in a temperate zone. Temperate. Temperate. A temperate zone or temperate climate. Okay. Chow In is the highest climber. Okay, good. Atlanta, where I live. Now you get to guess. But you can look at the picture.
It looks like Hanoi, so I guess it's temperate.
Yeah, okay. It's in a temperate zone. Okay. If you said subtropical, you might be right, because Atlanta is in the deep south and it's hot here. So if you answered with yellow, I'm going to say it's very close. Okay, here we go. Okay, so you can see the answer in the picture. It's not high in the mountains. The mountains are up here. It's not on the low southern part, and it is not on the coast. So Atlanta is on what's called the Piedmont. Piedmont. Piedmont comes from the French. In French, mont comes from montagne, which means mountain. Some of you speak French, right? So what does pied mean? Does anybody know French? Pied? What does that mean in French? In English?
Like foot? Is it
Yes,
like,
it means foot. So Atlanta is at the foot of the mountains. So in English, we've kind of adopted the French, and now we call it Piedmont. So English took a lot of French into English, and now we have made it English. Now it's called a Piedmont. So a Piedmont, it's not low and flat, it's not the mountains, it's at the foot of the mountains. So the mountains are here, and Atlanta is a little bit high, but not very high. It's called a Piedmont. So it's like an elevated place at the foot of the mountain. Okay, so maybe Piedmont is a new word for you today. All right. Remember, we're going to play this game again at the end of the lesson today. Okay, this person has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row. Very good. Which word refers to trees?
it's arboreal.
This word is pronounced arboreal. Arboreal. So 4 syllables. Arboreal. Okay. And the accent is on the 2nd syllable. Arboreal. 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 I bet you that's a new word for you today.
Yep.
Arboreal. Okay, refers to trees. Arboreal. Okay. Looks good. Which cities have marine ecosystems? There can be more than one right answer here. Marine. Yeah. So if you answered with red and green, those are correct. Marine means like near the ocean or near salt water. So this is a marine environment with ocean. This is a marine environment with, looks like near the ocean. Okay, but the other two are not. So if you got, looks like a lot of people got all the right answers. Okay, good. Don has a streak with 5 correct. Good. Which are emissions that hurt our environment? There can be more than one correct answer here. Emissions that hurt our climate. There are 3 correct answers here. Okay, these are all types of emissions. Yeah, leaf blowers are pretty bad too. Yeah, cars, factories. Okay, but water is not considered an emission. Okay, here we go. What measures temperature? More than one correct answer. A thermometer. Yeah. Here's a picture of a thermometer, and here's the word thermometer. Okay, how many syllables? Thermometer. So 4 syllables, thermometer, and the accent is on the second syllable. Thermometer, thermometer, thermometer. Yeah. English words have many syllables. It's not like Vietnamese at all. Thermometer. Think about mom. Thermometer. All right. Everything is wet. Yeah, everything is wet. There can be more than one correct answer here. Yeah, it's a snowflake, and it's also crystallized water. So it is a snowflake, and it is also crystallized water. Okay, so 2 correct answers there. All right, here we go. A sailboat needs
This reminds me of my trip to Australia. I went there to learn how to do the sailing.
Awesome.
I actually have a certificate and a license to sail a boat.
Awesome. I can't do that. I don't know how, but I would like to. Okay, a sailboat needs the wind to blow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to sail a boat, but I was in the Navy when I was young.
Oh, so if I was American, I would say thank you for your service.
Well, I was on a ship. We didn't do any fighting or anything. We were just in Charleston, South Carolina. And
But you still serve for your country, right?
I did. I was in the military, but I didn't ever shoot any guns or anything. I did office work. Okay, so now we're going to have two questions that are not, they don't have correct answers. They want your opinion. So what is your favorite time in Vietnam? What is your favorite time in Vietnam? Give me your opinion. There's no correct answers. This is just your opinion. What is your favorite time in Vietnam? Let's see what everybody says. Oh, wow. Everybody had different answers. Okay. 10 said January to March. 29%. 31%. Okay, that's the biggest margin. 11 people said April to June. Okay, 31%. Some people said July to September, 20%. And 20% said October to December. Very good. Okay, October to December is monsoon, right? A lot of rain in those months. Is that right?
Well, it's also correct, but in Hawaii or in Vietnam, usually have more rain in July to September,
Oh, really?
or somewhere about to like from September to October, between that two.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you for telling me. All right, let's go to the next question. What is your favorite flower in Vietnam? I looked these up. I was trying to learn about your country. Blackboard, peach, dragon, or lotus? Okay, most people said lotus. Some said peach, some said dragon, some said blackboard. Okay, all right. That's very interesting. All right. All right. So I am not going to get your feedback on this until we play the game again at the end of class. Congratulations to those people who did well. Okay, so your class got 30% correct, which is what I was expecting, because this was a teaching game, not a test. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take a break. Let's return take a break, return at 8:10 your time. Okay, so everybody take about 10-minute break, and I'll see
Okay.
you in 10 minutes.
In that time, I'm gonna go make a cappuccino.
Okay, everyone, let's get back together, please. Okay, everyone, let's get back together, please. Okay. I hope you had a nice break. During the break, I went out into my garden and I got some things to show you from my garden. This is a jalapeno pepper that's growing in my garden. So I might make some pho and put the jalapeno pepper in there.
It's spicy.
It's very hot, very spicy, yes. So I'm not gonna bite into it. Okay.
Well, even if you're not biting it, but you already touch it, if you accidentally touch your eye or somewhere on your face, it still get hot, right?
Only on the inside, not on the outside. But yeah, you don't want to. One time I did that. I was cutting a jalapeno and I rubbed my eye, and it was very bad. But that's only on the inside. Okay.
Well, most of the peppers in Vietnam, you only is if you only touch the outside, it still get burned if you touch your eye.
Really? Okay. The little like finger peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I buy those and I use those. I like Vietnamese food a lot, so I try to make some sometimes. Okay, so also I cut a flower for you. This is a rose.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so beautiful.
It smells very good. It has a very nice fragrance. And the name of this rose is Compassion.
Oh, it's like a compassion.
Mm-hmm. It's a climbing rose. It climbs up.
Because I do grow those.
Oh, good. It takes work.
But now I know the names.
Okay. Here's the name, compassion. That's a very good English word. We need more compassion in the world. So also, I got you. I wanted to show you this. This is called nasturtium, and I'll put that in chat for you. Nasturtium. I'll put it in chat. Okay. Nasturtium. You can put this in your salad and eat it. You can eat it. It's spicy. And you see the pretty flower? See the pretty flower? You can eat the flower.
So these two is edible, right?
Mm-hmm. You can make
It's
a very
spicy?
pretty. It is. It's spicy. It tastes like pepper.
The little spicy, right?
It is a little spicy. But if you put it in a salad, it makes your salad look beautiful. Okay, so you told me you were going to make a cappuccino?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I'm not a barista, but I'm learning it.
Okay, I want to show you something.
Well, if you guys want a picture of my cappuccino, I can send it in the chat.
Okay, that's fine. I want to talk to you about the word cappuccino because it comes from this word capuchin, friar of the Order of St. Francis. Okay, So it's a monk. Okay, so it comes from the modern French capuchin, Italian cappuccino, diminutive of cappuccio or hood, augmentative of kappa. In English, we say the word cap. So called from the long pointed hoods on their cloaks. It's also a type of South American monkey, and it's also espresso coffee with steamed milk foam from Italian cappuccino, from cappuccin, in reference to the beverage's color, which supposedly resembles that of the brown hoods of the friars minor capuchins.
Oh.
So now let me stop sharing that and show you a picture. Okay, so this is where the word cappuccino comes from. They were monks who wore these caps or hoods, and they were brown. And so they named a monkey the Capuchin monkey because it looks kind of like this. Okay. And so your cup of cappuccino, if you want to send us a picture, is because a cappuccino is brown, kind of like the color of this hood. And that's where we get the word. It comes from Italian, cappuccino. Okay, but this is
Oh.
where it comes from. Okay.
Now I know that.
Yeah.
So this is the
Oh,
cappuccino that I have just made.
Oh, let's see. I don't see it.
Wait, I'm gonna share the screen. Oh, yeah, I can't share it. So.
Okay. Well, we'll just assume that it's delicious. Okay. I
I
need
think
to
I can
get,
send the. I think I can do it as my background, my virtual background.
okay, if you want. All right, but I'm going to get on to something else. I've got to send everybody a link to a document. All right. So everybody look in chat, and you can go download this document. So I'll give you a minute. Does everybody see the link in chat?
Yeah, I should.
You can go download the document.
By the way, I just changed my virtual background to the cappuccino that I have just
Oh,
made.
very good. It's beautiful. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, this look beautiful, but it's tagged so bad.
It does?
Bro,
Yeah, she does.
last time I didn't use the Vietnamese coffee. Last time I was using espresso, but now I'm using the Vietnamese coffee. It's more like it's have a better like
You know how
it's more dense.
it's like water.
It's more dense.
Well, your teacher was telling me that she's allergic to coffee.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. I'm a caffeeholic. I'm not allergic to coffee. I can actually drink a lot of coffee in a day, but without getting like a raise in heartbeat or
Uh-huh.
any of the sign of symptoms.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I want to make it bigger. Smaller. Okay. Well, now I can share this with you. This is the document that I just sent you. Let me share. Okay, this is the document that I wanted you to download. And we're just going to do some vocabulary where I'm going to say the word and you just say it after me. You don't have to have your microphone on. You can have your microphone off. That's okay. I'll say the word 2 times and you say it after me to practice. Okay. So this particular picture, the words are down here and the pictures are up here. So number 1 is rainforest.
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 Waterfall.
Waterfall.
Waterfall. River.
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 Yeah, in my American English, the way I say R at the end of a word is it's called a rhotic R, so it's river. Pronounce it in the back of your mouth.
River.
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 Yeah, the American R is it's kind of hard to explain, but if this is your tongue, the sides of your tongue come up when you say river, river. It's in the back of your mouth. Okay, so number 4 and 5 are desert and sand dune. So this is desert and sand dune. Sand dune. Okay. Notice that the word desert looks a little bit like the word dessert, but dessert is like cake that you eat, and that's with 2 S's. So this is desert with 1 S, is an arid environment, desert. Okay, number 6 is ocean. Ocean.
Oceans.
Peninsula.
Oceans.
Peninsula.
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 Mhm. Island.
Island.
Iceland.
Bay. Bay.
Bay.
Beach.
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 Forest.
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 Shore.
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 Shore. Lake.
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 Okay, so 14 is mountain peak.
Mountain peak.
Mountain peak.
Peak.
Mountain peak.
Mountain range.
Mountain range.
Mountain range.
Mountain
Mountain
range.
range.
Hills.
Hills. Hills.
Hills.
Hills.
Hill.
Hills.
Hill.
Hills
Canyon.
have eyes. Canyon.
Canyon.
Canyons.
Canyon.
Canyon.
Okay, and 18 is valley.
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 Okay, this is low and flat. It's called the plains.
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 Mhm. Meadow.
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 Meadow. Meadow.
Meadow.
A meadow has
Meadow.
flowers. Meadow.
Meadow.
Uh-huh. Meadow is also a girl's name in the United States. Okay, 21 is pond.
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 Mhm. Okay, now we're going to talk about energy sources.
Solar
Okay,
energy.
so I'll say each one 2 times. Solar energy.
Solar energy.
energy.
Solar energy.
Solar
energy.
Solar energy.
Wind power.
Wind
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 power.
power.
Wind power.
Wind
Wind
power.
power.
Natural gas.
Natural gas.
Natural gas.
Natural gas.
Natural
gas.
gas.
Yeah,
Natural
this is an
gas.
interesting
gas.
thing about English is that when you say the word nature, it's nature. But when you say natural, it's
Natural.
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 Mhm.
Natural is like natural, right?
Mhm.
Natural.
Okay. Coal.
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 Coal is black and you burn it.
Coal.
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 Hydroelectric power.
Hydroelectric power.
power.
Hydroelectric power.
Hydroelectric power.
Hydroelectric power.
Yeah, hydro comes from, I think it's a Latin for water. Okay, and now this is oil,
Oil.
oil,
Oil.
Oil.
petroleum,
Petroleum.
Petroleum.
petroleum,
Petroleum.
geothermal energy,
Geothermal energy.
geothermal energy.
Geothermal energy.
Yeah, this is heat that comes
Yeah,
from
thermal
underground. Geothermal. Okay, nuclear energy.
Biomass.
Nuclear
energy.
Nuclear energy.
Nuclear energy.
Nuclear energy.
Biomass.
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 Bioenergy.
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 This is energy that comes from plants. Okay. Fusion.
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 Good, good. Okay, now let's talk
Fusion.
about pollution. Okay, pollution is bad. Okay, it's just bad. Okay, so the first one is air pollution.
Air pollution.
Air pollution.
Air pollution.
Smog.
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 Yeah. You know, this is a big problem in Beijing, right? Okay, hazardous waste.
Hazardous waste.
Hazardous. All right, let me try it again. Hazardous waste.
Hazardous waste.
Acid rain.
Acid rain.
Acid rain.
Acid rain.
Water pollution.
Water pollution.
Water pollution.
Water pollution.
Water pollution.
Water pollutions or water pollutions.
Radiation.
Radiation.
Radiations.
Radiation.
Radiation.
Pesticide poisoning.
Poisoning.
Pesticide poisoning.
Pesticide poisoning.
pesticide poisoning,
Oil spill.
oil spill,
Oil spill.
oil spill,
Hmm.
Oil spill.
Okay, let's talk about how we can conserve energy. So energy and conservation. Conservation means to
something.
protect the environment, really. Okay.
Yeah.
Ways to conserve energy and resources. Okay, so reduce trash,
Reduce trash.
Reduce trash.
reuse shopping bags,
Reuse shopping bags.
Reuse shopping bags.
recycle,
Recycle.
Recycle.
buy recycled products.
Buy recycled products.
Yeah,
Buy
this is the
recycled
symbol that we
products.
see for something that's been recycled.
I think it's 3R symbol.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay, save water,
Save water.
Save water.
fix leaky, excuse me, fix leaky faucets,
faucets.
Fix leaky faucets.
turn
Fix leaky
off
faucets.
lights,
Turn off lights.
use
Turn off
energy
lights.
efficient bulbs,
Use energy efficient bulbs.
carpool.
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 Uh-huh. So
Carpool.
don't drive by yourself to work. Get other people to ride with you. It's called carpool.
Yeah.
Adjust the thermostat.
Adjust the thermostat.
Thermostats.
Wash clothes in cold water.
Wash clothes in cold water.
waters.
Don't
Wash
litter.
Don't
litter.
Don't litter.
Yeah, litter is when you throw garbage out of your car onto the street. Okay, that's
Oh,
called litter.
crap.
Okay, compost food scraps.
compost
Compost
food scraps.
Plant a tree.
Plant a tree.
Tree.
All right, now let's go look at what I found when I was preparing for this class. I found this image of the climate of Vietnam. And so I think Hue is about here. Is that right?
A little bit up.
A little bit up. Here?
It's
Yes.
at the smallest place
Oh.
between those. Yep.
So here? Okay. So here, this is telling me that this is this color, tropical monsoon. Okay. And I can see that this color, there's a little bit of it here and here. So this is tropical rainforest. And then Ho Chi Minh City would be down here, right? Ho Chi Minh City is down here,
It's more like at the middle.
here.
Nope.
It's up a little bit in the middle of the land.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's inland, okay. So Ho Chi Minh City is in tropical savanna. Okay, and then Hanoi would be here somewhere in
Friday.
temperate, dry winter, hot summer. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was an interesting climate map. It taught me something about Vietnam's climate. And I thought that you might enjoy comparing it to a map of the United States of the same thing, you can see that the United States has a lot of
Lot of kind of climates.
a lot of different types of climate. Yeah. So I'm here. So normally we think of ourselves as being in a temperate zone, but this is a very scientific map. And scientific, it says that we're in humid subtropical. So if you answered subtropical on that Kahoot, you were technically, scientifically correct. But look at all the different climate zones. Okay, in the south, it's hot. And in the southern tip of Florida, we have monsoon, which is kind of like your weather. In the north, it's cold, cooler and cold. It gets very cold up here. And then you see it's hot and semi-arid, semi meaning a little bit, semi-arid. Okay, and then in the west, there's lots of different types of climate. Now here, it is very hot and very dry. This is desert, okay? So hot desert, yeah. And then if you look at Alaska, Alaska is very cold, subarctic, okay, very cold. And then this is Hawaii. These are the Hawaiian Islands. So they're a little bit like Atlanta, but it's a marine environment, so lots of ocean. Anyway, so that's all I had for there. Do you have any questions about climate or anything in the pictures? Anybody have any comments? You want to say something?
Actually, looking at this cut of the United States, it looked like a fish.
Looks like a fish. Okay. That's
So,
a good way to think about it. Yeah.
like its face is where it has the most kind of a type of climate, and the lower body is the
this
humid
is the
tropical.
face.
The humid tropical is the lower body, and the upper body is the hot summer humid continental and the warm summer humid continental.
Okay, that's a good mnemonic. Do you guys know that word, mnemonic? I'll put it in chat. What's wrong with me? Okay, I'll put it in chat. Mnemonic is something that helps you remember. Okay, so if that helps you remember the shape of the United States, it looks like a fish, then that's a good mnemonic. Okay. In the United States, when we teach our children the alphabet, we sing a song to help them remember the alphabet.
Well, I know what song that is. Sorry to interrupt, but
can you sing it?
I think it's that song is the international song for everyone to know the alphabet.
Can you sing a little bit of it?
Well, wait.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Do you sing that?
Yeah, but I think I would get. I was thinking I'm gonna put some auto tune so that I can like follow the trends of nowadays teenager. They watching rap, right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, you can make a rap for the alphabet. That'd be good.
Well,
But
I don't know how to
here-
rap though.
But here's you a new word is mnemonic. And some people call it a mnemonic device. It's something that helps you remember. So anytime you're trying to memorize something, if you have something that will help you remember, then that's a mnemonic device. Okay, now let me see. I want to go. We may not have enough time today to do everything that I want to do, but right now, I want to take you to a video about extreme weather. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me share this with you. All right, here we go. Okay, we're going to talk about extreme weather, tornado, hurricane, thunderstorm.
Welcome to Moo Moo Math and Science. In this video, I'd like to compare and contrast 3 types of severe weather: tornadoes, hurricanes, and thunderstorms. So let's get started with tornadoes. Tornadoes occur over land. In addition to Tornado Alley, which is found in the middle of the U.S. and other parts of the U.S., including the Southeast,
That's where I am.
tornadoes occur in many other parts of the world, including Australia, New Zealand, and Argentina. Most occur during the months of May through June, but they can occur at any time. Most are around 500 feet across and travel roughly 5 miles. However, they can be much larger. How long do they last? Most last around 10 minutes, but they can last up to an hour. How do tornadoes form? First, tornadoes begin with a very strong thunderstorm called a supercell. Next, you need rising air that creates an updraft. The updraft will begin to rotate if the winds vary sharply in speed or direction. As the rotating updraft, called a mesocycle, draws in more warm air from the moving thunderstorm, its rotation speed increases. Cool air fed by the jet stream provides even more energy. Water droplets from the mesocycle's moist air form a funnel cloud, and the funnel cloud continues to grow, and eventually it may descend from the cloud. When it touches the ground, it's a tornado. Hazards. Strong winds can reach up to 200 miles an hour and be very destructive. What should you do during a tornado for safety? Find a basement or a storm shelter, or if worse, a closet in the middle of the house. Next, hurricanes. Where do they form? They form over warm oceans. The season is June 1st to November 30th, but they can occur outside of this window. Typical hurricanes are 300 miles wide, but the largest was 1,380 miles wide. How long do hurricanes last? On average, 12 to 30 hours. However, some have lasted up to 30 days. How do hurricanes form? First, you need the following ingredients: a group of thunderstorms that move over the ocean. Next, warm, moist water. In fact, the water needs to be roughly 80 degrees or higher. You also need unstable air that allows the moist air to rise. This rising air needs to be humid and rise up to 18,000 feet. This large amount of water vapor supplies latent heat and energy for the storm. Gentle winds in the upper atmosphere traveling at the same speed and direction help avoid ripping the storm apart. And you also need a high pressure system in the upper atmosphere. All of this may come together to create a hurricane. What are the hazards? In addition to strong winds, you have flooding from the storm surge. What should you do? Evacuate. Leave. There's usually plenty of lead time to get out of town. If you can't, seek high ground. And finally, a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms can form and develop in any geographic location, but most are frequently found in the mid-latitudes where warm, moist air from the tropics collide with cooler air from the polar latitudes. Thunderstorms are most likely in the spring and summer and during the afternoon and evening hours, but they can occur year-round. A typical thunderstorm is 15 miles in diameter. and they last on average around 30 minutes. How do they form? First, you have these three conditions: an unstable air mass, a lifting force of warm, moist air, which provides heat, and also warm, moist air that rises, cools, that creates clouds that grow. As these clouds grow, they create enough precipitation to create a downdraft. A severe thunderstorm has winds created by the downdraft greater than 58 miles an hour. What are the hazards? Lightning, strong winds, and damaging hail. What should you do for safety? Go indoors, get away from windows, avoid taking showers and electronics. So there we go, 3 different types of severe weather. Thanks for watching, and Moo Moo Math uploads a new math and science video every day. Please subscribe and share.
Okay, so have any of you ever experienced really dangerous weather?
Well, actually, we just did.
Oh, you did?
Just like last year's before we get the COVID, there was a severe storm coming to Hue.
Ah, was it a cyclone?
Yeah, it's like a typhoon that comes from
Typhoon, yeah, typhoon.
it come from Philippines.
Oh, really? Okay.
So it passed to Philippines and then it get to Vietnam.
Ah, okay.
And Hue was the center of the storm.
Hue was the center. Wow. So did it kill anybody or hurt people?
Well, I'm not actually remember, but I think that it did. Oh yeah, somewhere near to my place, there was a story about a husband who cried because his family, well, they live next to a river, and their family got into the river, just kind of
Washed away?
washed
the
away
family
their house.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, hurricanes are a very big problem in the United States, especially like Florida, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana. Excuse me. So in the south of the United States, the belly of the fish, hurricanes are a very bad problem. Here in Atlanta, we're inland, and so we suffer from hurricanes and tornadoes. And Atlanta, where I live, has many trees that are very tall. And when we have severe weather, it can be very dangerous. And my family has suffered damage to our homes from severe weather. So, all right, let's take a look at one more video here. Let me go get it. Okay, so this is 15 words about weather. This might be too easy for you, but maybe not. I just want to play it for you. And if you want to practice, you can just say the word after the video says the word. All right, so let me go. I can get my mouse here. All right, let me share. Trying to share. What's going on? Okay, here we go.
Number 1. Sunny.
I can see the sun today. It's a sunny day.
Number 2. Freezing.
Freezing. There is ice on the road. It's freezing.
Number 3. Snow.
Snow. Of course, you need snow to build a snowman, to make a snowman.
Number 4. Rain.
Rain. I use an umbrella. When it rains.
Number 5. Hot.
Hot. It's always warm and hot in summer.
Number 6. Foggy.
Foggy. Be careful when you drive a car in foggy weather. It is difficult to see.
Number 7. Cloudy.
Cloudy. Gray, cloudy weather makes me feel a little sad. I prefer sunny weather.
Number 8. Cold.
Cold. Remember to wear your jacket. It's not freezing outside, but it's cold.
Number 9. Thunder.
Thunder. Can you hear that? I think it's thunder.
Number 10. Cool.
Cool. The weather isn't warm today, but it's not cold. I guess you could say it's cool.
You guys want to hear
Number
thunder
11.
again? I can make it for you.
Hail. Hail is frozen rain that is hard and white.
Number 12. Windy.
Windy. You can see the grass and trees move when it's windy outside.
Number 13. Storm.
Storm. It's a snowstorm. There's a rainstorm. Okay, a storm is any kind of bad windy weather when rain, lightning, thunder, or snow with
Number 14. Lightning.
lightning. Lightning can kill people. It's a kind of electricity in the air that happens during a storm.
Number 15. Hurricane.
Hurricane. A hurricane is a kind of large storm with lots of rain and strong winds. Okay. All right. Well, we are not going to have time to play the Kahoot again. I'm a little disappointed, but we can't do it in 5 minutes. So I apologize. But why don't we get you to tell me what kind of weather you have either experienced. Have you experienced dangerous weather or very bad weather? Do you want to tell me what kind of weather you like and what kind of weather you don't like? I encourage everybody to speak.
So I've been experienced dangerous weather before. You know, it's a kind of severe
Not
weather.
me. Hold on 1 minute. I want to get some other people to talk now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we've heard a lot. So let's get somebody else to talk and tell me about the weather that you've experienced. Somebody?
I don't know if you can guess, but we have so one of the class leader in the other class we're studying right now, there is a person who has the highest score on the last term test.
Okay. Well, I would encourage everyone to just unmute and talk to me about weather that you have experienced. Have you experienced very bad weather or very good weather? Weather that was dangerous? Anybody want to speak up? We've only got 2 or 3 more minutes. So if you would like to comment on anything that we've talked about today, anybody want to talk? Do you have any questions or comments? Anybody? You're probably ready to go have some dinner and get some sleep, right? It's at the end of your day. For me, it's the beginning of the day. I'm sorry?
The lesson really great. We just learned a lot about the weather, the natural resources, as well as disaster, and know how it's formed. It's good.
Good,
And we
good.
can
I hope that you
enrich our range of vocab a lot.
All right. I hope that you did learn a lot about that. It's very important where I live to know how to prepare for weather, because in Atlanta, the weather can be very dangerous. And just this past weekend, a hurricane hit the southern United States. I forget the name of the hurricane, Colleen or something, but it affected us here in Atlanta because it was a large hurricane. So we didn't have a hurricane, but here in Atlanta, we had very heavy rain for 3 days. So the United States has a lot of problems with hurricanes and tornadoes and thunderstorms. A lot of people, when it starts raining and lightning, they will get under a tree, but you should not get under a tree when it's lightning, because the tree attracts lightning. And every year people get killed in the United States by lightning because they'll get under a tree. That's not what you should do. You should not get under a tree in a lightning storm. So anyway, I hope that in Vietnam, it's not as dangerous as it is in the United States. But here it can be very dangerous. Here in Atlanta, one time we had a very heavy storm, and a man was driving with his wife and his daughter in a car, and he was driving down the street, and a tree fell on the car, and it killed the woman and the little girl, and the man lived, but he lost his family, and it was just tragic. And that happens sometimes. So I hope that you are safe in Hue, and I hope.
Vietnam has a lot of lightning rod everywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That means you're prepared. Anybody else want to say anything before we say goodbye?
So your lesson is very great. We really enjoy it.
Good. That's great. I'm glad. That's very important that learning is enjoyable. Well, thank you. And thanks everybody for turning your cameras on. That makes it much better for me too. And I think for everybody. So thank you, everybody. It was an honor and a pleasure to work with you today. Thank you.
Have a good day, sir.
It's our
Okay.
pleasure to work with you.
You're welcome.
All
Thank you.
right.
Have a good
Bye-bye,
day.
and see you
So
on
happy
Bye.
to. Nice
Thanks,
to meet you,
everybody.
Good
Mr.
night,
Chair.
teacher.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you later, alligator.
Sleep tight.
Thank you, everyone.